Welcome back to Epic Tavern. Alright, I have a feeling this video is going to go out late on Monday, but we'll do our best to catch up. Tavern's looking pretty good. We've got a lot of money. We should probably go ahead and round out some things just to avoid the likelihood of immediate reductions. Netherwine's popular these days. All right. And what do we have here? Catrice is poisoned yet again. She seems to always find a way to get poisoned or paralyzed or some other malady. All right, no one needs the bathhouse, no one needs the infirmary. Grusella. She's more social now than anything else. Round her off to 30 social and then get some of that combat action going. He is our #1 mind guy. Illusion and stealth, and then let's go medic and scouting. That guy's got a lot of skill points. Try to get a good service here with some good reputation bonuses. That's really what I'm after. Want to maintain a reputation bonuses so we can pop up to the next level. But hold on for a second. I'm not in full screen mode. There we go. All right, we finally loosened up the lips a little bit. Got a new quest. With the curse finally lifted, Grusella and Grunda decide to return to their mother, who hasn't seen them in years. I can't believe this nightmare is finally over. If she believes us, that's really the question. Always wonder about things like that and these kinds of things. I put this in a comment, but are curses real? I guess in this case, you'd have to say yes, because we've seen curses affect our party. Did he really make a curse? And if he did he really take it away? My friend, I have need of your assistance once again. A colleague of mine was killed last night in the most unusual manner. It's hard to explain. Let me show you. Huh? We're getting more quests than we can complete. There's a rumor going around that Nash, one of the guards in the King's Dungeon, has a stash of Imperial Cobalt Stout hidden there. Perhaps they'd be willing to give up some after a little persuasion. We're definitely having good rolls today. I'm also doing my best to stay at like 98%. I like to think of myself as a skilled hunter, but I miss the one prey who mattered, the man who betrayed and destroyed my people, my uncle Bearfang. Hunting your own family? I fell in love with a woman long ago. Her name was hard to pronounce. I spoiled her with the best riches in the land, and she scorned me. All right, another wonderful service. Obviously, the only quest that we want to get to is the family reunion. Grusella has lots of social skills, though not enough to handle it on her own. We're gonna bring a tactician with us. And then we're gonna bring our mind guy with us. Where's our mind guy? There we go. And then we need a combat survivalist. Let's go forth. With the curse finally lifted, Grusella and Grenda decide to return to their mother, Mafalda, who they haven't seen in years. I can't believe this nightmare is finally over. 80 miles, so we're at least gonna stop once. The party happens upon an argument between a merchant and a customer about the price of bread. Party haggles for everyone, both sides walking away believe they have made a better deal. Everybody wins. The bark of a hunting dog closing in on its prey growls louder until the dog and two hunters burst from the underbrush and throw a net over Maurice. Rude. Maurice wriggles free from the net and sprints at the hunters. The tactician hobbles one of the hunters with a vicious attack to the leg, forcing them to retreat into the woods. I think we should heal. We don't need to mess around with any kind of gambling or any kind of extracurricular activities here. Suddenly the party is engulfed in darkness. Our mind guy should be able to handle this. Grusella lights a torch. The magical darkness instantly recedes, and they find a neatly stacked pile of gold on the ground before them. How odd. 145 gold. As the party passes through a cluster of trees, they are ambushed by bandits. All you need is the power required and not a point more. A group of elves appear in the trees above the party. Bows drawn. An enormous dragon skeleton lies in a nearby hilltop. Oh, we're making camp before we even get to the mission. Let's see where we are. I like to try to keep things close to 100. There we go. Everybody's checked out. That's perfect timing because we could use a high-end character.
Oh. Tisness? Stone Shield? Our roster is full. And I'm not going to dismiss anybody because we've trained everybody up. Sorry, I thought that was a conversation or a quest. I keep forgetting that there's those higher bundles. It would be nice to
add a slot to the roster, though. So we're going for reputational bonus more than anything. Oh, lost it on a 90. Trying to hit another side of the restaurant to make sure that if there are some new quests or any type of conversations to be had, that we give everybody an opportunity to chit-chat. Ever been to the Badlands? It's not as awful as people say. Little cheese bread, some hellhound wings, house ale, chicken wings, scorpion shots. Oof. We'll stop. Let's not press our luck. My playground as a kid was a snow-slick mountain full of hazards. Looking back, it's amazing I made it through. It was a different time back then. Hey, I wanted to talk to you. My crew thought I was mad throwing away all our best treasures. My first mate warned me of their suspicions. Throwing away treasures on a ship is how you get a mutiny for sure. Oh, we're all done. Another wonderful day in the tavern. All right, we've got one group out already. We gotta find some easier. Let's see if we can finish up Globstoppers. Our mine guy is out and about, so our Pally with social skills, she's around, so let's attack a social party or a social quest. I'm gonna try to slip in somebody of a lower level here. And then I think Flame Tongue will give us, yes. We need our survivalist. And maybe a little social backup. Oh, the doctor. He is the one for this. There we go. That third group is going to be... Ooh, that third group's going to be rough. And we crashed. In a momento. Okay, we're back from the crash. Same party. A different reality, likely. And let's go forth.
A storytelling juggler. Interesting. A volley of arrows pepper the ground in front of the party. 3 elves peering from the tree line demand payment for trespassing. How about no? I'm thinking no. We charged and we found a loot chest. A mysterious robed woman appears on the road. What's your favorite monster? My pet monster. It's right here. That's easy. It's a chimera. We receive a silver chalice. With lunchtime rapidly approaching, the heroes spot a crowd gathering around a roadside acting troupe. Fire Mage and the Princess. Their lead performer has fallen ill. Sure. Somebody can jump in. Margot manages to survive their performance despite the hecklers and catcalls from the ready audience. The Fire Mage takes a bow at the end, proud of herself for not getting rattled. Took a lot of spirit, though. A massive lizard-like creature stalking the party. The heroes split up and circle around the lizard. The heroes pass a man running on the road and ask where he's going. Nowhere, he replies, just keeping fit. Madness. The weather changes suddenly and the heroes are soaked by an unexpected downpour. Skill use, fire magic. The heroes flee to partial cover of a nearby grove of trees where Margot summons a fiery halo above the party as they stop for a break, warming them and keeping the rain away. Hiding in the bush near the swamp, the party spots a man with a cart. As he begins to dump one of the barrels into the swamp, Katniss clamps a firm hand on his shoulder and says, "Excuse me, friend, but that's littering, and you don't even think about running. We will catch you." The man, who they learn is a mage college janitor named Ernie, crumbles to the ground sobbing at apology. He claims he's only following orders, but refuses to say more. I can never see the shapes people talk about in the constellations. Isn't one supposed to look like a goat? Back to the family reunion. Knee deep in a bog. No one likes a bog. wind howls as the storm rolls in. Ooh, it's going to take a couple people to make this one work. Unless we take an aggressive stance and get it done. A real barbarian doesn't need talent. Stripping off his torment stompers, he spends the rest of the storm outside in the wind. I'll show you. Who should lead the party into the next quest, and there's a brawl over it. Doug lands a clean left hook and immediately feels awful, begging for forgiveness. The heroes agree that maybe it's best not to have a leader. I can't imagine murdering my own daughters, Grendel says as they approach Mafalda's camp. Oh boy. Oof. We're gonna need 2 of these if we take any reasonable action. Oh boy. Balanced. 70% chance to get 10. All right. Doug really can't help us here. This is not a mind game. Shoo. What have I done? Weeps Mafalda upon learning their curse has been lifted. What you did was murder our 5 sisters and try to kill both of us. It's over now. If I see you, I will take your head. While discussing plans for lunch, the heroes run across a fancy pavilion on a nearby hilltop. Get your drink on. It costs 100 gold, but we might get a new recipe. We're asked to leave the pavilion after stumbling into a vase of exotic flowers. I guess we didn't get anything except for clumsy. All right, so Mother felt bad at the very least. Killed 5 of her daughters. 2 of them are still living. Gru is a little less forgiving. She's not willing to do anything now, but it's kind of one of those situations where if I see you again, then I will take care of this. Probably the best ending one could expect. At the crossroads, the heroes come in battered guard. Goblin ambush. After successfully helping in the med tent. Right. Uh-oh. Ooh. Took 2 of us, just barely get that. We're gonna have to stop at least once. Oh boy. Total fail. Yes, my tribe made us learn how to cook as a rite of passage. And if you fail, well, teaching that many children to cook requires a lot of meat. Oof. Somebody's hungover.
All right. I think we are going to call it there. We got resolution to one of the bigger quests that we've been tracking. We'll call it there. Yeah. So tracking that curse was the sort of the big quest for right now. Looks like everything kind of worked out. Mom believed us when we said we got the curse lifted. Could have just did that, right? So we're all set. Thanks for hanging out. We've got 2 parties out. So we're probably going to try to send out our 3rd party tomorrow. And we'll see how that goes, because that 3rd party is going to be really rough. We'll see you next time.